Alright, today I'm going to show you how to make a cool Scratch game, and it'll be your first ever Scratch game. But here's the question. How do we make a game? Like, how do we make a game even though we don't know how? Well, put your worries aside because today I'm going to show you how to do it.
Oh my god! Wow!
Okay, let's get started. So, if you haven't already, you can either join Scratch or you can sign in. If you already have an account, then you can go create your game. So we're going to sign in because I haven't signed in, and then we'll go press the create button. Then we let it load. And once you're in the main page, we're going to go down to backdrops. And the backdrops is located at the bottom left. I'm sorry, the screen is blocked. And you can pick any backdrop you want. You can pick the blue skies. You can pick the bedroom. I think I'm going to pick the baseball. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Now, what's next? We have to get a sprite. There is a cat, but we need to choose our own sprite, right? So let's go to sprites. And let's go, let's see, you can pick any of these sprites. I think I'm going to choose the baseball. Only makes sense, right? I'm going to delete that sprite, and here we go. So you can choose your own uh name, but I like baseball. It's fine. You can choose your size. You can choose it to 80 or 70. Doesn't really matter. I'm Yeah, it changes the size right there. You can move it anywhere you like. I think I'm gonna move it right there. Actually, I'm gonna change it back to 120 since that sprite is a little too small. And there we go. You relative want the sprite to be big because it's a clicking game. All right, now we go to the event blocks and we drag out when this sprite is clicked. This is basically saying when our baseball or any sprite any sprite you picked, it will when you click it, you'll play a sound pop. You have to go to the sounds button and you play a sound pop. Now it just plays a sound every time you click it. I'm actually going to change the sound. You go to the sounds button and you click add sound. Now you can pick any sound you want. You can pick goofy sounds. There's electric guitar, there's C bass. I'm going to choose the piano. Now it looks a little too long, so I'm going to cut it out. Maybe a little shorter. It's still a little too long. I think I'm going to get a little shorter, and I think that's good. Yep, that's... No, wait. Yep, that's good. And I change it back to that one that we want. And now we go down to variables. You got to delete that variable, my variable. You don't need it. And create a new variable. This is going to be called points. And it's for all sprites. And press OK. And you're gonna press the change points by 1. This changes the points variable by 1. And when you press the green flag and press it, it'll change the points. It'll play the sound and change the points by 1. All right, almost done. Now, what we got to do is we got to go to our looks tab. And we're going to go to our... There we go. Change set size to 100. I'm going to change it to 200. And I'm going to go to the controls. and bring out our wait 1 second. Now, I'm going to change it to wait 0.05 seconds to make it a little bit more smooth. And this basically saying that wait 0.05 seconds and then move on to the next code. So now I'm going to set size back to my 120%. So we don't want it to just stay at 200% or the percentage that you want to double. And yeah, then we go back to motion, which is at the top, and we're going to pick turn clockwise 75 degrees. We're going to change that to 75 degrees. All right, that looks good. And then we're going to change that. And then we're going to go back after the 0.05 to 75. It'll be clockwise, counterclockwise instead of clockwise. And look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? And you can mess around with it stuff and make it change all sorts of sizes and shapes. It'll be cool. Now, what we need is when green flag is clicked, we need to put in our set points to 0. So every time we press the green flag, it will always set the points to 0. As you can see right here, when we press the green flag, it sets the points to 0. Now we have to save, of course, and there you go. That's how you make your own Scratch game.